Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night Lights on Hometown Sports Corner. I'm Jamie Hughes, nestled in Tower in Hyden, Kentucky, where 3-1 Leslie County Eagles will take on a undefeated Clay County Tiger team made the trek up from Manchester, Kentucky, and they'll look to come in here and keep the streak going. I will say I think this perhaps may be Manchester, Kentucky's boys' biggest challenge they've had to date. They're going to take on one of the top quarterbacks in the Hometown Sports Corner coverage area, in my opinion, Landry Collett. We're going to break down some stats for you, talk about the players a little bit in depth, and have a good time. But you guys know the drill. We need you to hit that like and share button for us. Let us know where you're watching at. Let's take our first set of commercial breaks, and we'll be back after this. Tim Short Chevrolet in Hazard, Kentucky is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Todd Kraft and all of his staff want each and every athlete to know that we support all of their dreams. We also want to remind you for your next vehicle to stop by and give us a chance to earn your business, serving you for years and years to come. Tim Short Chevy.
Dale Hamilton is asking for your vote and support to re-elect him to Knott County Board of Education District Number 4. Dale has 32 years experience in education, 24 of those years being spent as a classroom teacher and a coach, and 8 years as your Board of Education member. He believes that every student in Knott County deserves the opportunity to succeed. We have invested in our students by investing in a brand new football facility. This facility will elevate our football, soccer teams, and track teams at middle and high school level teams for many years to come. Vote for strong leadership and experience. Re-elect Dale Hamilton, Knott County School Board Member District Number 4. Paid for by Dale Hamilton.
In Kentucky, we understand what matters. Family, friends, community. But sometimes, we hurt. At Mountain Comprehensive Care Center, we believe in hope, and Mountain's behavioral health professionals want to be there for you every step of the way. Together, we can overcome the challenges of depression, PTSD, addiction, and so much more. With behavioral health centers throughout Kentucky, your story of recovery begins at Mountain Comprehensive Care Center.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Ficco, and now our new Whitesburg location. Stop by today and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance is excited to announce a new partnership with Quantum Healthcare. Quantum continues to offer the same care at their location at 210 Black Gold Boulevard in Hazard. Quantum is open 24 hours per day with numerous providers and services available. They accept Medicaid and most major insurances. Call area code 606-436-0711 to schedule an appointment today. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance and Quantum Healthcare. Together, we make a great team.
Hello, my name is Harold Kraft, and I'm running to be your next District 3 board member. I would like to wish the students, teachers, and staff, both certified and classified, a great school year, crafting the future for the next generation of Knott County students. I'm Harold Kraft, asking for your vote, and I paid for this advertisement.
Addiction is a disorder. We treat and we manage addiction like any other disorder. The issue touched me when I start seeing more and more young families fighting addiction, start having babies born with an addiction issue. When we have a great outcome, when we see that person coming back on their feet, working and producing and providing for their families. That's the best outcome. It makes you feel that you're doing something right.
Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Nelson Frazier has the highest quality American-made funeral products, cremation services, mausoleums, and memorial markers, all with a family budget in mind. With 3 chapels located in Hyman, Martin, and now in Prestonsburg. Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is local people serving local families.
On streets of glory.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
Re-elect David Messer, School Board District number 1 in Knott County. David Messer has been on the Knott County Board of Education for 9 years. David believes our students deserve every opportunity to succeed. He fully supports our new football facility because our kids deserve the same as other districts around us. David Messer also supported and voted for a 14% pay increase for all certified and classified employees. They now have a 1-to-1 ratio for computers for all our students and a new boiler for the Jones Fork Elementary School. David Messer believes our school district is as strong as it has ever been. Vote for leadership and experience. Re-elect David Messer, School Board District number 1 in Knott County. Paid for by David Messer.
And welcome back, guys, once again to Hometown Sports Corner's coverage of tonight's football action. See both teams headed to the center of the field. Clay County on the road, white uniforms, wearing the black pants with the gold trim down their helmets. Of course, Leslie County in that Leslie County maroon with the golden pants. And again, should be a good one, folks. 2 of our top teams in the Hometown Sports Corner coverage area. Leslie County, of course, no secret, led by their QB number 1 that we've talked about all season on here, Landry Collett, number 1 jersey, and number 1 player, or one of certainly the number 1 players in our coverage area. Collett's completed 42 passes out of 71 attempts. He has 0 interceptions, 667 yards for 9 touchdowns so far for the young man. Also, got some wheels on him, too. He has 245 rushing yards for 7 touchdowns. So, folks, let me do the math for you. He has 16 touchdowns already for Leslie County, and he is worth, as I like to say, the price of admission through 4 games. Now, again, got some pretty good targets. Number 18, Rylan Simpson. He has 228 yards, 2 touchdowns on the season. They, of course, will go without our buddy Noah Kilburn. Our thoughts and prayers to Mr. Kilburn. He had 4 touchdowns, guys, in 3 seasons before he had a season-ending injury for 190 yards. Caden Shepard, number 6, just about ready to break the century mark. He has 93 receiving yards. Tanner Sizemore and Jaden Hacker, the basketball all-star, have 62 and 69 yards so far. Back up to the running game, but the bulk of that, again, outside of the quarterback, will come from Tanner Estep. Estep's carried it 12 times, and Tanner Sizemore, number 30, has carried it. Number 24, Tanner Sizemore has carried it 30 times for 160 yards. Outside QB number 1, he's their leading rusher. Caden Cardwell, number 34, also gets the job done there for Leslie County's offense. Defensively, 44 tackles for big number 7. That's Braden Holland. You got to know where he's at. He has 29 solo tackles, has a big defensive sack, and 6 tackles for losses. Caden Caldwell, number 34. I talked about his offense. Kid can play some defense as well. He has 31 tackles so far on the season. 4 of those tackles are for losses. 17 solo tackles. And then Ryan Simpson, number 18. He got 2 sacks on the season, 22 tackles. And he will look to make some noise. They shoot off some fireworks and bring them through the tunnel. Home crowd sitting in front of us. Look forward to this one, guys, again. For Clay County, the deuce will be loose. That's Braden Jackson for them. Braden, so far in 3 games, has completed 16 of his 23 passes, 236 yards so far for 4 touchdowns. Has thrown a couple interceptions, but that's okay. What I gather, he likes to throw it all over the field. Sometimes that's going to happen. In rushing, Aiden Carr, 523 rushing yards. On 36 carries so far, he has 7 touchdowns. Jaden Woods, number 12, has good accumulation as well. 172 rushing yards so far, 3 touchdowns. And Trenton Reed, number 34, with 122 yards. Receiving wise, kind of dispersed out amongst a bunch of different players for them. And here we go as Clay County kicks it right to left on your dial, and the Eagles will return it. They bring it down to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll take off on the offensive side of things, guys. Again, Jamie Hughes here riding solo tonight. My buddy James Sellen on his way to Lexington, Kentucky to watch those Kitty Cats take on Ohio. And this will be our first look on Hometown Sports Corner with Leslie County's Landry Collett. Collett will bring his team and huddle them up, and they'll get things started off. 1st and 10, ball on the 39-yard line. Jordan Hughes producing tonight's football game. We've got a couple guys running the camera, Mr. Smith. And here we see snap. It looks right, rolls right. Going to throw out of it, and nice completion there. Gain of 11. And it'll be good for a 1st down as Ryan Simpson gets that one on an 11-yard catch. And Leslie County going to get them in chunks now. 11:49 to play. First throw was a good one. Student body to our right. This place is packed, man. They knew this was a big football game. Out of the shotgun this time. One back. Got two of them on each side. Simpkins stays on our side of the field. He just showed you he's a favorite target. This time they're going to hand it off to the back. He'll get through and give him a yard and a half. Make it 2nd and 8 here. 11:40 to play in the first quarter in Hyden, Kentucky. If you haven't done so, be sure to hit that like and share button. Let us know where you're watching from and who, of course, you're cheering on. Denver Wells says he's watching from Corbin, Kentucky. Let's go Eagles, and let's go Corbin Red Hounds. Bobby Mosley want to know if anybody's streaming the Knott Central game. Bobby, I don't think so. That game over there at Phelps was on one of the NHS systems, I think, and pretty much pay-per-view. And so that's why we come down to Hyden, Kentucky to do this one for you. Is that game being brought to you on a pay-per-view basis? Collett throws that one, just off the fingertips of his receiver. Good look, pass was there, but unfortunately, Jaden Hacker not able to reel it in, and Leslie County would like to have that one back. Best of luck to all of our teams, of course, our Knott County Central Patriots. We hope they go to Phelps and pick up that W over there. Again, guys, packed house, overflow seating. They're set up behind us. They tailgate above the booth as well. Collett calls for the snap, looks, rolls to the right. He may tuck this one and run. I don't blame him. He asks for a block and gets it, and he's going to step out of bounds. But here comes the flag, and that may go against the Eagles. I believe that may be a hit in the back. Let's see if I'm right on that. Blindside block against the Eagles, and Leslie County fans not happy with that call.
Yes, it was a huge play.
Oh my, that's the difference too, because that would have been 1st and 10, but now it's going to be 3rd and about 16. And Leslie County, 1 step forward, 2 step backwards, hurt the Eagles a tad bit there. Again, Jordan doing a fantastic job producing the game tonight. Kind of nice to get to call these games. Yvonne Torrick says she's watching us from Oakland, Alabama. Go Eagles and go Braden Holland. You guys be sure to do just like she done. Leave these kids a positive comment in the comment section. I've never done a game in which the views didn't double afterwards. That's the kids going back and watching themselves on these lives here. Collett rolls out of the pocket into the middle. Boy, beautiful pass. Gets that over to Hacker. Hacker on the left side. He got room. He's at the 30. Going to be brought down to about 26 yard. Wow. Excellent throw there from Leslie County. Give them 26 yards on that one, and it'll be good enough for a 1st down, Leslie County. See his Papa Bear, Travis Hacker, getting here just in time to see his baby boy make that catch. And again, it'll be 1st and 10, Leslie County. Ball on the 27-yard line, 27 of them separating Leslie County from the big scoreboard to our right. This place is a beautiful facility. They do an excellent job here. Got tons of technology and so forth. Off the snap, this time they're going to give it to the back. He goes to the left. Flags flying everywhere, and it could be a face mask right there on top of it. So if that first one was against Leslie County, this second one going to be against Clay. They might would negate each other. Let's see here at 10:15 to play in the first quarter. I believe they'll be holding on Leslie, and then I think we'll get a face mask on Clay, and they should offset each other. Oh, if they don't give them that one, the folks down here in Clay County are going to go berserk. They're not going to. Oh, they missed the face mask, and everybody in Hyden, Kentucky seen him grab that runner's face mask. Leslie County faithful are letting the referee hear about how they're not pleased. Sometimes it's not the calls that they make against you, it's the calls they don't make. And that one right there hurt just a tick. Coach Melton still pleading his case over here. How do you miss that, guys? Or at least that's what he's asking. Brandon Casas watching from Cincinnati says he wish Noah was playing. We all do, Brandon. We're wishing Noah the best of luck and a speedy return. Collett drops back, rolls to our side. Now he's going to be over on the left side. There's room. He'll run it on the left side and jumps out of bounds, but over the initial line of scrimmage. So that'll get him probably about to the 9-yard line there. Let's call it 2nd and 9. Ball going to be back on about the 27-yard line, but you guys knew what I meant. 9 away from getting a first down. 9:52 to play here. Hello, Allison Taylor, Ashley Murray tuning in. Ethan Sachs and Mark Osborne. You guys hit that like and share button for us, okay? There's John Conway tuning in. We need you guys hit the like and share button. Let us know where you're watching from, and be sure, certainly, to let us know who you're cheering on. Give your favorite Tiger or Eagle a shout out in the comment section. Collett going to snap it out there. Rolls straight back out of that shotgun. Throws it to the wide open receiver. He catches it and falls, but he does catch it. It's going to get it down just shy of the touchdown. But it will be good for a Leslie County first down. And they hit Corbin Fletcher with that one. And Fletcher going to get a 28-yard reception. First and goal from the 2-yard line. Again, might be time for a QB keeper here. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if we don't see that out of the playbook. Or again, rushing-wise, as we talked about in the pregame, Tanner Sizemore's number could be an option here as well. Collett going to go under center. 9:08 to play in the first. Will be a QB keeper. I thought it would be, and it'll be a touchdown for Leslie County. He makes it 6-0 on the QB keeper. And Leslie goes on the boards first, 6-0. Again, scoreboard tonight brought to you by Mountain Comprehensive Care Center and my good friends at ARH, Appalachian Regional Hospital and Health Care Centers. Now will Leslie kick it? One would assume so. Eagles so far 14 of 15 is number 9, Jesse Osborne. He's only missed one. They'll hold it, kick, splits the upright, and it's good. Leslie County will lead it. 7-0, guys, here from Hyden, Kentucky. Thanks again to all of you that are tuning in. Those of you traveling to the other football games, by all means, be safe. In the comment sections, check back with us and give us some scores throughout the mountains. Big one down in the riverbank at Jackson, Kentucky. Hazard and Jackson. Hazard going into a Breathitt County team that is 1-3 and hungry for a win. But the Bulldogs undefeated, and they'll look to keep things going. We'll find out how that one pans out throughout the night. Number 28 back to receive this one for the Tigers. That is Aiden Carr. Carr normally wears number 6. So you guys will have to forgive me when I take a little bit of time trying to find him on my roster. I had to change it a little bit there. But again, folks, Clay County finds themselves down 7-0 here. The Eagles will break, kick it off left to right on the radio dial, and then they'll take to the football field on the defensive side of things here. Gets everybody on the same page. Here comes the kick. One big breath and lets it fly up the middle. Oh, it bounces over the shoulder of a Tiger, and they dive in there and get it. to save pace, and they'll start their offense on the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
It hit 2 Eagles. And finally, Clayton is able to dive up on it and secure it.
Thanks again to all of you tuning in. I'm down here in my buddy Scott Cornett's country. I know this is the field that Tim Couch built, but if you guys knew how much I love Scott Cornett and how much he means to me, you'd understand why I call it Scott Cornett country. Scott's one of my heroes. Clay County going to break here with the football. Again, they'll go right to left. First time the Tigers have had it, and they'll wrestle him down from behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a tackle for loss. Make it about 2nd and 13. Braden Jackson, the deuce, is the QB for him. He's looking for options here. Defensively, big number 59 anchors the defensive line. That's Dalton Roberts. Call it to his right. Eli Crisp standing behind him in the middle of the field. Clay County going to run this one to the right and met by a big hit over there, but boy, he makes a nice gain. Gets it down to about 3 yards from a first down. They're going to spot that, and I believe it'll be 3rd and about 2. No, they're going to spot it, take it further back. Let's call it 3rd and 3. Ball on the 33-yard line, 8:12 to play here in the first quarter. Clay County comes back to the line of scrimmage. Braden Jackson looks across the way, surveys the defense. He'll go under center, got 3 backs behind him, gives it to the first man through, and they drive it across the line of scrimmage, and that'll be good for a Clay County first down. Boy, this Manchester team got 3 options behind the QB and not afraid to use either one of them. First and 10. Got to watch now to see if you're Leslie County, if Clay would try to bait you with a couple of runs and then throw it over the middle of the field. Right now it is Braden Jackson, and ball on the 39-yard line. Handoff again. Oh, this time another nice run. That one going to go through. I believe that might have been Carr with a carry there. Eli Crisp with a tackle there for Leslie County. Clay County got it 2nd and 3. Ball on about the 45-yard line. I'm trying to take a man's supper up there. No, sir. I thank you guys for your hospitality, though. It's been so good to us here tonight in Hyden, Kentucky. As always, a pleasure to be here. 7:16 to play in the contest. First quarter. And they'll get this one started back again. 3 backs set behind a quarterback for Clay County. This time he's going to pitch it left. He'll bring it to our side of the field. And he's gone. He got room down the lane at the 20, at the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Clay County. Aiden Carr delivers that one. And now what a good one for Mr. Carr. Is that one good for 56-yard touchdown run. He makes it 6-0, or 6-7, I beg your pardon. Once he got loose, he was gone. Man, he got a second gear, and he didn't take him long to get it. And so Clay County now will look for that extra point. Be Braden Holland to do those honors. No, actually, yes, it will be.
Here's a snap, a little low. Hahn gets into it. It's up and it's good.
And it will be good. And we played about half of the first quarter. We're tied up at 7. How about we step away for a 60-second break? We'll be back after this.
Dale Hamilton is asking for your vote and support to re-elect him to Knott County Board of Education District Number 4. Dale has 32 years experience in education, 24 of those years being spent as a classroom teacher and a coach, and 8 years as your Board of Education member. He believes that every student in Knott County deserves the opportunity to succeed. We have invested in our students by investing in a brand new football facility. This facility will elevate our football, soccer teams, and track teams at middle and high school level teams for many years to come. Vote for strong leadership and experience. Re-elect Dale Hamilton, Knott County School Board Member District Number 4. Paid for by Dale Hamilton.
And welcome back. And again, thank you to all of our good sponsors, the Knott County Physical Court, Dale Hamilton, Dave Messer, Carl Kraft, Primary Cares of Eastern Kentucky, ARH, Frontier Behavior, and Nelson Frazier Funeral Home. So off of the score, Clay County now will kick it and pick up defensively. High up in the air. Boy, nice kick indeed. Leslie will bring it out till they'll go right to left and get it back up to about the 32-yard line. And here comes flags left and right. And then there goes another one afterwards as he was able to get that young man's helmet off. That might be grounds for an injection. Let's see. Oh my, flags went from bad to worse, and they're still hot under the collar here. You got to make sure you keep your emotions in check in a game like this. We're tied up at 7, 6:49 to play in the first quarter. Unsportsmanlike conduct. 35 for Clay County and 14 for Leslie. So all that, and I think they'll offset each other. Going to be, but there should have been a flag before those two instances. And another unsportsmanlike conduct. So two. I hope I'm wrong, but did he just say he'd been ejected from the game? No, I don't. No, maybe not. I hope to be wrong on that. I thought I heard him say that he would be ejected. We'll check with the guys down here on press row and see. I didn't see anything that would garner that extent, but 6:49 to play in the contest, 7-7. Leslie County got to put it behind them, focus on the task in hand, and that's putting more points on the board. It'll be 1st and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. Collett will bring them to the line. And Leslie will take over where Landry Collett put him on the scoreboard with a QB keeper after he made a nice 11-yard pass to Rylan Simpson and a 28-yard pass to Caden Shepard. And there goes the penalty that would be tacked on the end of that. So I knew 2 versus 1. Leslie would have to go back some from the initial line, and so still going to be first down. 1st and 10 for that matter, but it'll be farther back than what it initially would have been. Collett for the snap. He rolls looking. He'll roll to the left. Finds a man in front of him. Throws it to him. Beautiful catch. Beautiful pass. Corbin Fletcher catches that one. And Fletcher from QB number 1 gets that one for a 24-yard pass. And that'll put Leslie County on the right side of the football field. Jessica Desarn says, "Get 'em, baby bear." Stacy Jacobs says, is the Patriots game live tonight? Stacy, that would be on pay-per-view. I think it's NFS is where you have to go to get those games. Got a player down here for Leslie County, and they're going to take a short break. And as they do, we will as well. We'll be back after this break.
Re-elect David Messer, School Board District number 1 in Knott County. David Messer has been on the Knott County Board of Education for 9 years. David believes our students deserve every opportunity to succeed. He fully supports our new football facility because our kids deserve the same as other districts around us. David Messer also supported and voted for a 14% pay increase for all certified and classified employees. They now have a 1-to-1 ratio for computers for all our students and a new boiler for the Jones Fork Elementary School. David Messer believes our school district is as strong as it has ever been. Vote for leadership and experience. Dale Hamilton is asking for your...
And welcome back, guys. And just as we hustle through that commercial break to get back live, now they'll take a timeout. So 6:24, we'll go back to the commercial breaks. We're tied up at 7s here in Hyden, Kentucky. We'll be back after this.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
Welcome back to Hyden, Kentucky. 6:24 to play. We're tied up at 7. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They'll go left to right. Collett calls for the snap. He drops back. Going to pump fake, and now you have to throw it. Well, this is the right thing. Throws it away there. Live to throw again. Be 2nd and 10 now. 6:09 to play in the contest. We appreciate all of you tuning in. Again, if you haven't done so, make sure you go back and hit that like and share button for us. The kids, of course, get a ton of exposure, and it gives us an opportunity to kind of let everybody know what's going on from the football game that we're bringing you here on Friday night. Big thank you again, as always, to my good sponsors here on Hometown Sports Corner.
Offensive opportunity. Punched it in for Paydirt as well. Thus, 7-all. Back in a shotgun.
Out of the shotgun, he'll draw back to throw. Looking, still looking. Got a man behind him, and he's going to flush him out of the pocket, and he throws it to a wide open receiver, and a good catch for the Eagles as Rylan Simpkins makes that one from the 50 down to the 18. If my math's right, that's a 32-yard reception. Oh, my. Clay County had him back here, and he was able to use his feet and avoid the tackle and gets open here. And again, Rylan Simpkins with that sweet catch gets Leslie County down to the red zone. Got over 775 views so far as Collett fakes that one, and now he'll roll to the left. And he's just going to run out of bounds. Good decision there. Again, guys, he don't beat himself. He'd run out back to the line of scrimmage, make it 2nd and 10. Ball again stands on about the 19-yard line. As I've asked you guys earlier, y'all keep us up to date on some of those other scores too now in the comment section. Big one over in, I think that game actually is at Belfry. Pikeville and Belfry. Right now, Pikeville leads that one 6-0. 5:18 to play here in the first quarter. Call it. throws that one away again as pressure was coming. And the fans felt like maybe that should have been unsportsmanlike there. Knott County Central volleyball team playing in the All-A state championship right now as that one gets underway. We try to keep y'all up to date with it throughout the night too. Best of luck to the Lady Pats. Won earlier, I think, 3-0 over Williamsburg High School. Be 3rd and 11. Here's a big play for Leslie County. 5:10 to play here in the first. Call it looking, throws this one, going to get it to Hacker, bounces off the defender and not going to be able to reel it in. Boy, good pass, but unfortunately comes up short. Be 4th and 11. And now the question for us that haven't had a chance to watch them very often is, where's the range for Leslie County? Field goal attempts, they are 2 of 2 so far on the season by Jesse Osborne, but I would wager to say he might be out of his distance. So if I'm right, call it probably going to take another stab at it here. 4th and 11, 5:06 to play in the contest. Call it takes the snap, and they bring him out of there. Pressure. No, they had him, and he tore away. He'll have one more stab. Throws it and got his receiver. And wow, what a catch. Is it good enough for a first down? Yes, it will be. First down, Leslie County. Wow, did you see that play by the quarterback? How did he escape the clutches of that tackle? Was 4th and 11. And they're going to call for the measurement, but guys, I don't think there's any need for that. I think he's and some. But let's see, because again, he didn't have a whole lot to do with where the spot is, I would assume, but oh my, and the fans in front of us are not happy, and they got a reason to be complaining, man. Again, the ball was on the 20-yard line. They've not changed that, luckily for all of us on the scoreboard. He has to get it to the 9. That spot looks like it's at the 7 or the 8. So I don't know why we're even bringing them out. But, oh, my, it's a big play. It's a big play indeed. But I think it's Leslie County. I believe it's just going to get a big roar from the crowd. First down, Leslie County. 4:55 to play, and now Mr. Collett 2 times in a row. How in the world has he avoided those tackles? That had him clutched, and man, he just don't quit with his feet. Everybody talks about his arm, but he just did not quit with his feet. And an excellent catch there by his receiver, and that'll set it up on the 8-yard line, 1st and goal, 4:55 to play. And Leslie County will get, and more importantly too, is now I would think they're in field goal range. That play was huge for so many different ways, but Collett says, we're not thinking field goal, we're thinking 6 more. I've come here to put this one on the board. He gets the snap, hands it through the back, he drives through and powers it down to about the 3-yard line. Number 24 hammers that one home. Tanner Sizemore. Sizemore with a big 7-yard rush, and that'll set them up now in great position. Be 2nd goal, ball on about the 2.5-yard line here. 4:20 to play. Out of that I formation, This time might give it to the fullback. Let's see here. We'll watch them closely. That's Caden Caldwell back there with the young man Sizemore. And oh no, go back to the one that got you there, Tanner Sizemore. And they'll push him through, and we've still not got a signal. Let's hold a breath and see where it's at. I don't think they're going to give it to him. The guy that would spot the ball is still yet on the green side of things. He hasn't stepped over into maroon territory, so it's going to be 3rd and short. Clay has given them 2, but not 3, and that's what they needed to score. And going to be an official timeout. Got a player down in the bottom of all that. Let's take a break as well. We'll be back after this word from our sponsor.
Hello, my name is Harold Kraft, and I'm running to be your next District 3 board member. I would like to wish the students, teachers, and staff, both certified and classified, a great school year, crafting the future for the next generation of Knott County students. I'm Harold Kraft, asking for your vote, and I paid for this advertisement.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
My bad. Welcome back, guys, to Hyden, Kentucky. Young man helped off the field, but he appears to be okay. And let's set this one up again for you. He hits 3rd and goal, ball on about it's not a yard. It's maybe 2 feet, if that much. I would not be surprised if you don't go back with Sizemore again. In fact, this time it won't even be the eye. This time it's going to, maybe quarterback keeper perhaps here. And it will be as they dive forward, but the flag came from the backside. That might be false start for Leslie. Will be a false start against Leslie. Clay will make the call. Do you want to be satisfied and go on to the next down, or do you back them up a little bit? And it is going to back them up. They're going to choose to back them up. And that makes it now 3rd and goal, but it's on the 6-yard line now. If I'm Leslie, I treat it just like it is. 2 opportunities to get there. I'd give it to Sizemore 2 more times and say, take us home. They were going with a QB keeper there, and I like that as they try to dive that QB in, but unfortunately the big offensive lineman on his left side started to play a little bit early. 3:10 to play here in the first quarter. We're tied up at 7s. Call it back to throw it, and gets it to his receiver, and it is a touchdown, Braden Holland. As he gets that one, Leslie County will go up 13-7. Braden Holland on the receiving end of that touchdown pass. 3:02 to play. And that'll bring the Jesse Osborne. Young man just made one earlier to become 15 out of 16. You think about that. He's had 16 attempts already in 4 games and he's completed that many of them. So, but this is a big one because this puts them up 7. You want to keep things going? Looks like Ryland Simpkins will hold them. Will be offsides, half the distance. So that'll shorten the distance a tad bit for him. 3:02 to play. When you're as good as he is, though, I think he might would have just been happy to went ahead and kicked it.
Every day of the week, so they'll push it up half the distance.
Again, 13-7. Leslie leads, looking to stretch that lead out with this kick here. He wants to split the uprights. The hold is good. Kick is good. And Leslie County leads it 14-7. Let's break away for a commercial break, and we'll be back after this one. Actually, let's just keep it right here, and we'll continue to call this one. As it is Leslie County leading Clay County 14-7. Guys, again, we are working through this one here. Not sure just yet why that commercial didn't play, but we'll double check everything here. The live stream is still good, and so you guys just keep it tuned right here and let us know where you're watching from, and we'll reset the commercials at halftime. But again, right now we got a good one here in Hyden, Kentucky, where Leslie County leads it 14-7.
There you go.
Got the fireworks shooting to the left.
Here's the thing, Leslie with the ball.
Here goes the kick. That one, they'll kick it over to Woods. Woods on the return. He breaks a tackle. He's at the 50. Got one guy to beat, but unfortunately wasn't able to get by him, but still yet an excellent return. Clay County will take over on about the 42-yard line on the right side of the football field. 2:53 to play in the contest, and boy, I'm telling you, this Clay County Tiger team, they've got some speed at every position, and just another good job there. And my buddy Malachi with Young's Towing tuning in. Glad you're able to watch us, brother. You guys hit that like and share button for us. Let us know where you're watching from. Again, Leslie County leads Clay County here 14-7, but Clay will go now on the offensive tack. The Tigers, Braden Jackson, the QB, goes under center. They'll send it back through and hand it to the big man. He goes through, and that's Trenton Reed. And Reed going to pick up about 8 yards, and they'll call it 2nd and 2 for Clay County. Glenn Haddock's tuning in. Jordan Owens, how are you, my friend? There's Misty Lewis, Lynn Napier, Kendra Fields. All of you guys, again, we're so glad to have you. Again, guys, I apologize. They tell me perhaps they may have the Leslie County play-by-play audio on Channel 24 Hazard Game. I'll try to get that message to Josh here just in a moment. Oh, there's the snap, and the big man Reed scoops through there and picks up another Clay County first down.
It'll be enough for the Clay County first down. It'll be first down to 24-yard line.
And Clay County now knocking on the door. Understand they're carrying tonight's broadcast on Channel 25 of
Breaks a tackle, still on his feet, now going to be wrestled down.
HT25 cable network. So hello to all of you tuning in there as well. Glad to have you. Had a little trouble getting the volleyball game to feed, and so they picked us up. So you get a chance to watch us on YouTube, Facebook, and of course HT25. So thanks to my buddy Josh Cornett for that. And oh my, face mask against the defense, going to make things even better for Clay County. The kids from Manchester, Kentucky, They'll take it. Brooke Smith, Perry North, Brenda Hall, Christy Lee, all of you guys watching, man, we're so glad you're tuning in. If you would hit that like and share button for us, we greatly appreciate that. Clay County will have it now. First and goal, ball on the 9-yard line. Jackson back to that line of scrimmage. He'll set the offense. Sends the back through. Going to give it to the big man Reed again, and why not? Boy, it takes a swarm to bring him down, and I don't know they're going to be able to do that. Perhaps they do at the 1-yard line. I don't think he got in. I believe it'll be just shy of a score. Looks like it'll be first and goal, ball on the second goal, ball on the 1-yard line.
So they bring up second down for the Tigers.
Boy, Trenton Reed is big enough to plow. Man alive, they got him the football, and he just rumbled through there.
Opening quarter play. I would assume Reed or a Baby Bear here.
Got to think again. This one going right back to Reed. Go with the one that got you. Here it is, and he jumps over that one like something from a WWE move as he dives in. One guy signaled, but the other guy says no, they've held him. Oh, my, he jumps up in the air, went airborne, and they said no, he didn't. They put it on the board, so I stand corrected. It is good. It will be a touchdown for Trenton Reed as he gets that TD. Makes it 13-14. And Clay will try to split the uprights and tie it up here for you sports fans. Boy, we got a dandy here. That one is good. No problem for Josh Hahn as Hahn hits that one and ties us up at 14s, guys. Guys, again, we're going to just keep it here. Not able to get the commercial to play for you, but that's okay. We'll get it at halftime here for us.
Definitely, if you're the Tigers, try to keep away from
We'll tell you that more than likely we may have to actually reset the game. So we'll bring you this first half in its entirety, and then we may have to back off the video and bring it back up just to get those commercials to play for you. But, hey, you're not tuning in for the commercials. Did I say that out loud? My sponsors know that you guys are here to watch this young men. But we couldn't do it without the great sponsors. We're glad to have all of them. That's my buddy Scott Cornett. Scott, I was talking good about you earlier, my pal. Says he's glad to be watching his hometown boys here. Scott, we got a dandy here, tied up at 14. Eagles with the football, and they're going to bring it down to about the 28-yard line, 27-28. And that's where they'll get the offense started here as we come to the close of this first quarter. Still about 37 seconds. As high octane as this offense is, I won't be surprised if they don't go ahead and run a play here. They will. Kim Dyer tuning in. Tanya Asher tuning in. Tom Schramm tuning in. You guys hit that like and share button for us. And as I said, leave these kids in the comment section a positive comment. I always go back and delete the negative ones, just to be honest with you. But I want these kids, man, to have these games as keepsakes and to get to go back each night and watch themselves. But it'll be Collett right now. Back for the snap. He looks to the right, and he's going to go to his favorite target on my side of the football field, and he'll pick up about 7 as Ryland Shepard with the 4th big catch of the night. Oh, my, though a little bit slow down here is Simpson. Fans felt like they hit him after he was out of bounds. I'm not so sure about that. If so, then, of course, that wouldn't be allowed. But I am far, and I do mean far, from in position to make any of those kind of calls. Here comes the flag. They've got together and talked about it, and it will, I would think, be a dead ball foul. Yes, indeed. Going to go against Clay County with 27 seconds to play. That will be good enough for a first down, too.
a
15-yard penalty, so they're going to bring it down to the 48-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, ball on Clay County's, I beg your pardon, Leslie County's 48. That's my friend Joseph Ashcraft tuning in. Joe and I are going to be bringing some Alice Lloyd games to you real soon. He is, of course, the public address announcer at Alice Lloyd College, but I'm going to borrow him a game or two this coming season from Coach Cornett and put him on the mic. He has podcasts, covers all things sports from NFL to high school sports, and invite you to pick that up. Collett scrambles out of there and throws that one away. But Collett just so smart, man. There's Lavella Hicks tuning in. Billy Douglas watching. Ricky Sanders tuning in. You guys, again, hit the like and share button. Let us know where you're watching. For those of you watching us on YouTube, don't change it. Stay right there where you're at. For those of you on Hometown 25, watching us on the big screen, cable network out of Hyman, Kentucky, hello to you, my neighbors. Glad to have you here. To be 2nd and 10, ball on the 48. Collett will call for the snap, drops back, throws that one in the middle of a swarm of Clay County defenders, but it didn't matter. Kate Shepard with another sweet, sweet catch, and it'll be good enough for a first down for Leslie County. 1st and 10, ball went down to the 34-yard line. Leslie County looks over to the coach, clock ticking away, and Coach Melton says, hang on just a second now. 3 seconds, 2, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, again, we're just going to keep the video up. We'll mute the mic, but we'll be back here with the second quarter. Don't go anywhere after this. Boy, another smart move there by the quarterback for Leslie County. Saw that open and just drove it down the middle of it. Pickup of about 12, make it 1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line, so here they go back to the red zone. Could this be one of those games where it's the team with the ball last to win? Man, we got a dandy here in Haddon, Kentucky. Leslie County and Clay County tied up at 14. They give it to the back, and boy, he slides through there and gets some more. Tanner Sizemore with a big run there. I'm going to give him about 7 on it. Let's call it 2nd and 3. Back it up a little bit. They're going to call it 2nd and about 4.5. So didn't hardly get as much as I thought. I guess you're going to spot it where they think you went down initially. Jackson Messer tuning in. Markham Hoops, Terry Patton, Andrew Boland, Mark Hoskins. Thanks to all of you watching us here. Boy, he's got wide receivers on both sides. He'll roll to my side of the football field. Look back, still looking. I'm going to throw it to the middle, and that one almost picked off by Clay County. Going to be 3rd and 5. Ball on the 15-yard line. Tyson Smith, I've not heard a score from the Knott County game. We'll watch the comment section with you, brother. Try to get somebody to send us that one here hopefully soon. Also, you guys let me know if you know the score from down in Jackson, Kentucky. Hazard and Breathitt County should be a good one. Then I told you guys earlier, a nice one over in Pike County, Kentucky, as Belfry plays Pikeville. Pikeville led that one early. High snap. Collett rolls to my side of the football field, still looking. Keeps his feet going at all times. Throws it to the deep corner where only his receiver could have got it. He didn't. And that's going to be 4th and 5. I would assume they're still out of the kicker's territory. Analytics would say go for this one. Again, try to draw them off sides. Perhaps maybe you catch them off guard and can get somebody behind the line of scrimmage. Again, what say you, fans? Would you try to kick it here? Or would you agree with me on letting Collett try to find some way to get 6 more yards? My buddy, the Wolfman, down there again with that Hazard Breathitt matchup. Then Purry Central playing host to Shelby Valley. Collett lets this one fly, and he got it to his receiver, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down. Leslie County. He's going to pick up about 6 yards, and he only needed 5. That will be good for a 1st down for Leslie County. Collett again looked for his first option. It wasn't there. Looked for his second, and I got to believe that may have been his 3rd option, sports fans. But either way, it will be good for a... Actually, whoa, have I spoke too soon? Here comes the chains for the 3rd time. I've seen football games where they didn't use the chains all night. This is the 3rd time they've used them tonight. I don't think it's close, guys. It's not. He's a yard over that. So it will be 1st down, Leslie County, just as we thought it would be. Again, my buddies at Tim Short Chrysler bringing you a bunch of exciting updates from the Purry Central Shelby Valley game. .9:56 to play here in the 1st half. We're tied up at 14, and Leslie County trying to get the momentum to roll back to their side of the scoreboard. Collett will go under center where he has 2 touchdowns. Quarterback keeper, and then he passed one, drew him off sides there. They were looking to blitz and didn't say mother may I. And that'll give it to Leslie. Best of luck again to our friends up in Northern Kentucky, the Knott County Central Lady Patriots volleyball team. Again, competing in the All-A State Championship up there. Call it again. This time going to give it to Sizemore, and he's met by the big wall. And boy, nice defensive stop there for Clay County. Eric Coots, number 57, with a nice tackle there. Perry Central leads Shelby Valley 21-0. Better check that. I believe it's actually 21-6. Best of luck, nevertheless, to the Commodores. 2-2 on the season. Collett throws it to the right side of the football field, but Hacker not able to get there. They're going to make it 3rd and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line here in the second quarter. We're tied up at 14s. Third and goal. Probably one more stab at it, and then I would think we may see the kick. They're going to take a timeout here on the field, as they do. Guys, again, I'll just keep you right here and chat with you just for a second. We're so glad to have each and every one of you here tuning in on a Friday night. How about it in the comment sections? What do you think about Kentucky? The Wildcats need tomorrow's matchup as they play Ohio. 1-2 on the season.
Yeah, I know what I was going to ask y'all. Who did you play?
Got some more scores here. Knox Central, KNOX leads Danville 12-0. And Breathitt County leads Hazard 14-13. So Perry Central leads Shelby Valley in that one. Breathitt and KNOX and Knox leading. Lynn Napier, thank you for some of those scores. Holy Cross leads Middlesboro 6-0. Again, guys, we're going to bring you this one for the entire first half. We normally don't do this, but we will break away and come back for the second half. So you'll have to find the second half here. Oh, Collett runs out of that, flows to Hacker, and I believe he caught it. Oh, they say no. I think he made the catch but was out of bounds. That's going to bring up the 4th down for Leslie County. I believe that was Tanner Sizemore actually on the receiving side of that one. Caught it, but caught it out of bounds. And here comes, I believe, the young man to kick it for Leslie County. Jesse Osborne will come in to kick this one again. As I told you guys, he's 2 of 2 on the season. Holland, I believe, will hold it for him. Again, we're tied up at 14. 8:22 to play here in the contest's first half. If you're Clay, do you go for the block? You want to make sure you certainly don't impede the line before the ball is snapped. Here goes the kick. It splits the uprights. Or am I wrong? No, it hooked left, so he misses it. And we're going to stay tied up at 14s. Thanks again to all of you tuning in. Again, we appreciate all of you so very much. Renee Howard watching. Hello to you. Morgan Dobson tuning in. Theresa Mullins tuning in. Jason Brock. Russell Bolin watching. You guys hit that like and share button for us again. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering on in this contest. Now here goes Clay County to start on the 20-yard line. And actually Leslie going to take a timeout. That'll be their second one of the half. I still haven't seen any of you fans give me your prediction on the football game tomorrow in Lexington, Kentucky. The Cats play Ohio. I'm going to say Kentucky wins it. I predict a slow start. Hope I'm wrong, but I think a slow start. But I'll give the Cats to win it by 3 touchdowns tomorrow over Ohio University. Again, it depends on which Kentucky team shows up. The one against South Carolina, it'll be a football game. The one that played against Georgia and took the number 1 team in the country down to the wire, then I think Kentucky wins it by 3 or 4 touchdowns. Now that's sounding a little wishy-washy and hard to get me pinned down. But my belief in saying that, again, it's just hard to predict a Kentucky score right now because we don't know which team's coming out. But again, we're tied up at 14 here in Hyden, Kentucky. You got to know where the big man's at. They like to run with him. I don't blame them at all for that. And they give it to him just as we say that. Trenton Reed. Actually, that time they say it was Woods on the ball carry. So Jaden Woods with a carry there. 2nd and 6, clock ticking, 7:50 to play here in the first half. Thanks again to the athletic director, Mr. Mark Collett. The good staff here in Leslie County. Handoff up the middle, and that's going to be enough, I do believe, certainly for a Clay County first down. No, actually going to be closer than I thought with a spot. They're going to move the chains, though. They give it to him. So a gain of 6, bring up 1st and 10 for Clay County. 7:20 to play here in the second quarter. There's my buddy Brian Swafford tuning in. Am I wrong, Brian, or is Clay County not home to you, brother? I believe it may be, if I remember right. A little misdirection play. Going to gobble him up over there. I believe he's going to get a gain of about a yard and a half. Should be 2nd and 8. Clay County saw something from away from the play. They going to try to take advantage of, but then Leslie County faithful says, hey, we got to put a stop to that. Rodney Gray tuning in, Linda Taylor. Lynn Napier says Lynn Camp leads Jackson. No, actually, they're tied up at 8. I knew that would be a good one based upon Knott Central playing both of those teams. I'm going to say Lynn Camp wins it in the end. But Jackson County got a couple nice weapons down there. We've had both of them on Hometown Sports Corner this season. Oh, fumble, but then picked up by the quarterback. And this may end up working to Clay County's advantage as he carries that one almost down to the 40-yard line where the scrimmage would be. So it's going to be 3rd and about a yard. 6 minutes to play here in the first half, tied up at 14. Boy, Braden Jackson picked that fumble up and showed his speed, man. Leslie County on their heels defensively would love to get a stop here. If you're Clay, I believe you would give it to the big back, and they're going to, and Reed just walks over the line of scrimmage, and it will be good for a Clay County first down. He says move the chains, fellas. Ball going to be on about what do you guys say? 41-yard line, let's call it. 1st and 10, 5:15 to play here in the first half. Sam Carr tuning in, Jesse McQueen, Kathy Martin, Boyce Lester watching. Thanks to all of you guys. Those of you watching this on the cable network and the YouTube feeds, you will have to find us again. We'll break away at halftime. We got to get some commercials fixed. For some reason, our commercials didn't play in this second quarter. And we got too many good sponsors to tell you about. A big thank you from the Knox County Physical Court, Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Mastrix. Thanks to Dave Messer, Dale Hamilton, and Carl Kraft, candidates for school board members over in Knox County. Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky. We thank them for being great sponsors. ARH, all the fine folks at Appalachian Regional Hospital, Frontier Behavioral Health, and my friends at Nelson Fraser Funeral Home in Hyman, Martin, and Prestonsburg, Kentucky for bringing you this football games. Offsides, Leslie County. That one going to go against Dalton Roberts. And that's going to cost them some momentum there. They're going to bring in a sub here, number 74, David Wooten coming in. 2nd and 8. Clay County, quarterback under center, pitches it to our side, brings it over to Woods. And let's see where the spot's at, but then also notice the flag laying down there. And he would be short of the first down. Let's see where the flag, again, who the flag's on. Flag going to go against Clay County. Holding on the Tigers. So 3:52 to play. We're tied up at 14 all. And they'll march them back here. It'll stay second, but it's going to be 2nd and 18, they'll call it now. Ball going to be on again, about the 37-yard line, I think. This may force them to throw here. Let's see. Oh, they run the sweep over on the left side. He rumbles through. He's going to get back on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Give him a gain of about 6. Made a break it. About what we call it 3rd and 8 there. Coach Eddie Melton working the sidelines. He is frustrated with somebody on that one. And now he'll give the call to his defense. 3rd and 7. You would believe here that the pass would go probably again to Carr if they decide to air that. Clay County going to take the time out here and talk about it. As they take the time out, let me say thanks one more time to the Knox County Physical Court and Judge Executive Jeff Dobson, all 4 of the Mastrix for bringing you this football game. They've been a great sponsors of ours all season long, and we thank the Knox County Physical Court. Big thank you to Dale Hamilton. Dale Hamilton asked him to be re-elected for school board member in Knox County, as is Dave Messer. So Dale Hamilton and Dave Messer asking for you to re-elect them to their seats. And then Harold Kraft, I'm sorry Harold, earlier I called you Carl, but that's not a bad thing considering how much I like Carl. But Harold Kraft is asking to be elected to the school board. Asking you to remember him in November. Primary Cares of Eastern Kentucky. Wow, we just thank them. They've been with us now for a little over a year. And been good sponsors. ARH, another nice sponsor here at Hometown Sports Corner. Thank you to them and all of their great staff. Frontier Behavioral Health and Nelson Fraser Funeral Home. As we get this one back underway here, they'll pitch that one over to Collett. He breaks a tackle, but not able to get by the second one. And boy, the defense gobbled him up that time. Aiden Carr, number 28, with a tackle there, and that'll make it 4th and 5. Ball's going to be, what do you say, fans? At the 46-yard line, so got about 54 yards separating them in the scoreboard. Fourth and 5 again. They're going to go down to the 2-minute warning. No, evidently I'm wrong. Not a 2-minute warning at the high school level. So clock's still ticking. Minute 50 to play here. They need 5. They're going to punt it, though. They chose to punt here. Now, here comes the timeout. It's a chess match. And they're going to make Leslie County think a little more about it. Are we going for the kick, or would Clay County go back and run a play? They got a minute 42 to play. If you don't convert, then you're going to give Leslie County an even better field position. What would you do, fans? In the comment section, tell me. If you had the decision, if the whistle was yours, it's 4th and 5, we're tied up at 14, you're on the road, a minute 42 to play, ball's on the 46. Would you kick it, or would you put it under center and try to run it up the middle, or perhaps out of the shotgun throw? What would you do in this situation, fans? We got so many good coaches. Everybody's a coach from the recliner. Well, what would you do here in the live comment sections? They were showing to kick before the timeout, and they're going to continue to do that. Simpson's back to receive for Leslie. We know he's got some speed on him. And here's a flag on the play. Is that going to be a delay of game, perhaps?
No, just come out of the timeout.
They're going to pick it up. Actually, okay, yeah. They'll wave it off. Inadvertent whistle there, we'll call it. Sam Carr says he would run outside. Carr, I'd be tempted to try it. I'll just be honest with you. That's my buddy Walter Tapp tuning in tonight. Of course, he's with the American All-Star Series, late model series, coming to Isom, Kentucky, in first Saturday in October. So I'll get to see my buddy Walter here in a couple weeks. That's high up into the lights, and Simpkins has it. He'll scoot over to our side of the football field, trying to break free, not going to be able to, and he'll have it. And Leslie County will take over. 1st and 10 on the 23-yard line. A minute 31 to play here in the contest. Speaking of dirt track racing, double points night at Mountain Motor Speedway in Isom, Kentucky. We'll try to bring you up to date on that throughout the night, but if not, you know I'll be talking about it Thursday night on my weekly sports show I have right here on Hometown Sports Corner. I do the Mountain Sports Corner on Hometown 24 Thursday nights at 8, and then we're back here on Facebook Live and YouTube at Hometown Sports Corner Sports Talk every Thursday night right around 9:30, depending on how soon we can get back to our home. And all that, and they're going to back it up here. Have to kick it farther back. And he'll get another stab at it here. There's my buddy Gus. Gus, I don't know for the life of me why I didn't call you and have you come down and join me. James couldn't be with me tonight. Gus, I got to get you back on the mic, brother, somehow, some way. Tonight would have been a big night for me to have you join me down here in Hyden, Kentucky. We got a good one. I promise you that. Timeout, Clay County. Clay County going to take their last time out of the first half. We're tied up at 14 all. It's 4th and 10, ball on the 41-yard line. And again, guys, if for some reason our video commercials are not playing the way we want to, so we will break away. At the end of this first half, we'll stop the live feed. We'll go away. We've got to reset the computer and see if we can't get those commercials on for you in the second half. But you'll just have to come back and find us. That's the only downside to that. And we would thank you guys for joining us again, knowing that second half, as we've got a good one here. 14-14. Clay County undefeated. They're one of only 4 teams in our hometown Sports Corner coverage area that is undefeated. Again, a minute 31 to play here. They're even Steven with a 3-1 Leslie County team. Sabrina Hacker tuning in. Holly Bingham tuning in. Bertha Miller, hello to you. Cynthia Johnson, Sherry Willis watching. We're glad we're able to bring you these games, as always, to those of you that couldn't be here. And oh, by the way, guys, it's a packed house. We always encourage you to come out to these football games. We want you to watch them in person. But I'll just be honest with you. You had a tough time finding a seat. This was a good ticket tonight. Clay County traveled well. They got a nice group of folks across the way from us having what they call a whiteout. High snap, kick is down and all that. And Leslie County going to have trouble with it, and Clay might have recovered that. No, they say Leslie County. So it will be Leslie County's football. They'll take over. A minute 33 to play here in the first half. 1st and 10 for Collett. Guys, don't go anywhere. Now's not the time to go get that Pepsi. Mr. Collett's capable of putting more points on the board. This minute 33 to play. I give this kid a chance to score 2 in that time. Yvonne Trawick watching us from Alabama. Hello to you guys down there. Thank you for watching. Glad we can bring this to you folks. It's another one of my favorite things. Number one is getting to bring it so the kids can go back and watch it. But then the second thing is to bring you games the people can't get here. And the third thing, obviously, is for people out of the area that can't make it. We're so glad to be able to bring you this one again. Out of the snap. Collett goes to the right. And he threw that, and I wouldn't doubt if that might not have been off the official's head. Wow. How'd you like to be the official watching the play and get drilled with that football about 60 miles an hour? Minute 26 to play here in the contest. Student body for Leslie County wearing their PJs tonight. So I like it when these kids all come up with these different themes and so forth. There's my buddy Renza Jones tuning in. Michael Campbell, how are you? Dylan Durham watching us as well.
We have an official timeout on the field.
An official timeout. This may be to check on that official. Jeff Alsop tuning in. Will Wisnett tuning in. Will, are you related to the young man that played in the middle school game last night that we had on HT24 and Hometown Sports Corner? If so, I'm telling you, Letcher Central has a bunch of talented middle school players that played last night in our middle school game of the week. Shannon Bailey says, "Go Eagles." Caden Melton watching us. Thank you so much for doing so. Minute 26 to play. Landry Collett already has 2 touchdowns. We're tied up at 14. Got to be conservative, but also look to score here. Here comes the flag in the backfield. They get it over to the receiver. He steps out of bounds to stop the play, but that, from where it's thrown, may go against Leslie County. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not. Yes, will be a hold against Leslie County.
Holding on Leslie County.
So, oh my, beautiful pass, good reception, gets out of bounds, did everything they wanted to, but it's all negated because of the hold there. My only problem with that is I feel like you can call holding a lot of times. That perhaps they don't, but I'll leave that to you guys. What say you sports fans? Do you agree with me on that? I think holding could be called every other time. Got about 50 of you watching right now as we speak. You guys be sure to, as I said, come back and join us. (14-13) in Jackson, Kentucky. Breathitt winning. And pass is complete to Hacker, but with the spot, I believe it's going to be close back to the line of scrimmage. Let's call it 3rd and about 11.
That'll be good for a gain of 8 yards.
Call it over to his receiver, but that one, actually, they say it's good. Oh, my. They say it's good. Rylan Simpkins, and that'll bring it up 3rd and about, what do you say, 5? 44 seconds to play. They show 4 over with a chain gain. It is 4th and 5. So call it perhaps probably going to run one more play. He'll make sure they don't get a chance to get anything back. Or am I wrong here? I know Clay doesn't have a timeout. They called their last timeout, and Leslie going to take one here. That makes it interesting. Again, because if you're Clay County now out of the timeout, I would think you're probably kicking. Because if you drop back to throw and anything incomplete, that's going to give the ball back to Clay County in pretty good position. Couldn't run it here. I think it's 4th, guys, again. I believe it's 4th and 5. So 18 seconds here. Again, I would assume that call it. I would have thought he would have let it run down to the end, drop back, throw him one more time, took a stab at something in the middle of the field or through a cannon. But now with this one, will they kick? Yeah, they're going to. So they took this time out to get everybody lined up to punt the football away. This is the right thing to do here, too. Jaden Woods back to receive for Clay County. Coming up on what could be the last play. They're trying to draw him off sides here. Not able to do so. Here goes the punt high up into the bright lights in Leslie County. And that one going to take an eagle roll and go all the way down to about the 30-yard line, where Tanner Eastep will down it with 4 seconds in Clay County. I'm going to bring them out. If you're Clay County, do you just give this to the big running back and say, hey, see if you can break free for one? Or do you air it out? Clay's not went to the air much tonight. Everything's been pretty much on the ground. But either way, guys, we got a good one here. Tied up at 14 with 4 seconds in the first half. Got to keep everything in front of you if this Leslie County defense. QB out of the shotgun. He's dropped back to throw, and they're going to throw a little slant, and that's going to be the halftime score. 14-14 at the half. Guys, again, we appreciate all of you tuning in. We want you to come back and join us for the second half. We're going to break away. We will break away and come back with a start of the second half right here on Hometown Sports.